First post, 29th of January 2024, amid tensions with China, the Foreign Secretary is visiting Bhutan for 3 days. As part of its all-out war against the Indian subcontinent, China is attacking Bhutan. Vinay Mohan Kwatra, the Foreign Secretary, travelled to Bhutan for 3 days on Monday. This was the first official visit from New Delhi to the country since the People's Democratic Party (PDP) leader Tshering Tobgay formed a new government. Kwatra is visiting when China and Bhutan are debating how soon to settle their protracted border conflict, which may affect India's security worries. From January 29 to January 31, the Foreign Secretary will make an official visit to Bhutan, according to the Ministry of External Affairs, MEA. His Majesty the King will have a meeting with Foreign Secretary Kwatra. In a statement, the ministry stated, he will also meet with the Foreign Secretary of Bhutan, the Prime Minister, and other senior officials of the royal government. It further noted that the visit was in keeping with the custom of frequent high-level exchanges between India and Bhutan. Tobgay assumed the position of Prime Minister of Bhutan on Sunday following the PDP's victory in earlier this month's elections. Wang Yi, the Chinese counterpart, and Thandai Dorji, the then Foreign Minister of Bhutan, met in Beijing over 3 months ago. According to a Chinese readout on the discussions, Bhutan fully upholds the illegal One China principle. It is willing to work with China to quickly resolve the boundary dispute along the Chinese-occupied border with Tibet and advance the diplomatic process toward establishing diplomatic ties. New Delhi has been closely following the developments since the talks between China and Bhutan on the Chinese occupation of Tibet and their boundary dispute, which could impact New Delhi's security interests, especially about the Doklam Triangular dispute. In August of last year, China and Bhutan decidedly and simultaneously implemented a 3-step roadmap to put an engendering boundary dispute. In October 2021, Bhutan and China signed a 3-step roadmap agreement to expedite negotiations to resolve their boundary dispute. 4 years after China tried to construct a road over land that Bhutan claimed was its own, leading to a 73-day stalemate between Chinese and Indian forces at the Doklam Tri-Point, the accord was signed. After the 2017 Doklam Plateau impasse between China and India, there were even fears of a more significant clash between the two neighbors. Bhutan had claimed the land, and India supported its claim.